All right, let's get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of these random hangout streams where we just kind of sit and talk and have all kinds of fun. Welcome, everyone, joining us today. Today is, what is today? Is today Thursday? I'm just going to assume it's Thursday. Thursday, October 21st. We have a new stream here. Welcome, everyone, joining us here today. Fair amount of people watching already. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we even go any further. This is our schedule for those of you guys that are new here or for those of you guys that might need a reminder. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time with daily updates attached to them. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. And of course, today being Thursday, I figured we would just kind of take the stream to just hang out and chit chat. Tomorrow is the Kahoot day, for those of you guys wondering. We're going to be doing Kahoots every Friday on these streams. So I'm going to be preparing a Kahoot quiz later tonight for tomorrow's stream. So feel free to tune in tomorrow if you want another chance at playing a Kahoot. But yeah, I figured for today's stream we would just sit and talk, nothing too crazy going on in today's stream. Just figured we could do a casual hangout stream for this 13th edition of this series that I'm doing. Hopefully you guys are having a pretty good day. My day's been okay, for those of you guys wondering. Very productive so far today. Woke up early, got a lot of stuff done, and I still have more stuff to do. So I'm going to be working on that after the stream. Once again, part of that is making a Kahoot for tomorrow's stream. So hopefully you guys are going to be tuning in to that. In the meantime, if you guys want to ask any type of questions, feel free to do so. And if you guys want to see a different season background, feel free to ask. And I can switch things up every few moments or so. Now, today's Thursday. It's Thursday in this time zone. Might be Friday in your time zones, but in my time zone, it is Thursday evening. So tomorrow is the stream that we're going to do the Kahoot, for those wondering. Have I seen Brent Miller's video today? I saw it pop up in my recommended, but that was about maybe 10 minutes before I started streaming. So I'm going to watch that after the stream. And if for those of you guys that are wondering, he did an interview with Andrew Francis, the new voice of Cole. So I'm going to be watching that after the stream. For those of you wondering, I added it to my watch later playlist because I didn't have time to watch the whole thing before stream started. But yeah, we are going to be, I'm going to be watching that after the stream. And I'll probably talk to you guys about that tomorrow. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are having a pretty good day. What's going to be the topic for Kahoot tomorrow? Same deal as the last Kahoot. Pretty much just a random assortment of Ninjago questions. Anything that I can dig up under the sun, any random questions of Ninjago that I can just drop in there. Why don't we watch it together? That would be a good idea, but I am worried about copyright. The YouTube copyright system is very strange when it comes to that kind of stuff, so I don't want to be hit with a copyright claim during the stream because then the stream will get taken down. So we'll probably just, how about I assign it for homework for you guys? Watch Brent Miller's new video, and then tomorrow we will regroup and talk about it because because I can't really watch that on the stream as much as I would like to. Please not the movie for Kahoot, but the movie questions are so fun. Not a lot of people know about the Ninjago movie, so those questions make for interesting, difficult questions during the Kahoots, I will say. Right off the bat, we have Alden with a $1.99 donation. Thank you very much, Alden. What's my favorite character from Beast Wars? That is a very good question. Beast Wars Transformers, for those that don't know, it's a series that came out in the late 90s. My favorite character from Beast Wars... let's see. I really liked Optimus Primal, Megatron. I also really enjoy Black Arachnia. She's cool. And we have a Pizza Time donation indeed, but I don't know if that came through on the stream. Not sure if that came through, but we'll have to fix that later on then if that didn't go through. But once again, thank you, Alden, for the $1.99. Those are probably my favorite Beast Wars characters. Also Tigatron. He's pretty cool. Those of you that have not seen Beast Wars are probably like, what are you talking about? Can we switch to season 7? Sure. Hands of the Time. Boom. What else do we got? Can we ask you questions about Ninjago? Yeah, of course. These streams are basically for any types of questions. Anything that you guys want to talk about, feel free to ask and I will answer. Can't get to every question, but we can certainly answer a fair amount during today's live stream, that is for sure. Do I have Lloyd's Titan mech? I do not. I never ended up buying that set. Part of me regrets buying it. If the set actually had knees, if the mech had knee joints, then I would totally buy that mech. I would have bought it day one. However, the non knees on the Titan mech, that's a real deal breaker right there for me. Specifically talking about Lloyd's Titan mech, not the new Zane Legacy Titan mech, which is actually pretty good, a lot better. Have I watched The Walking Dead? I have not. Kind of missed out on that series, and I don't plan on watching it anytime soon. Seems like there's a lot of negativity going towards that show. I know some people like it, but I've just personally heard a lot of bad things, so... do I think the new actor for Cole will be as good as the original? That's kind of an interesting question. I don't think there's any way to judge whether or not one will be better than the other. All I'm hoping for is that Andrew Francis does a very good job as Cole. That's pretty much all we can hope for at that point. I think he'll be fine, though. I did a video recently talking about why I think he'd be a pretty good voice for Cole, and feel free to check that out if you would like to hear more thoughts about that. Thoughts on Cole's RX powers? I think those are pretty cool. It's kind of strange that none of the other Elemental Masters have an ability like that, but I think for Cole, it's a very good exclusive power. Sort of gives him his own special thing, you know? And I definitely don't have an issue with that. I think Cole needs all the help that he can get in terms of, just appearances and relevance. I'm glad that he finally got a season with Master of the Mountain, though. It's about time. About 13 seasons too late. We have Avery with a $5 donation. Thank you very much, Avery. They say, hey, Tanner, I'm a huge fan of Ninjago and Ghostbusters. I'm actually building a replica Proton pack as I'm watching your stream. That's pretty cool. It's a really cool creation you got going on there. I'm not a super huge fan of Ghostbusters myself, but I do think that's a pretty good idea. So yeah, keep it up. Sounds awesome. And once again, thank you for donating to the stream. You are awesome, Avery. Thank you very much. Should see a Pizza Time donation pop up here soon. Don't know if the sound will play, though. We'll have to wait and see. Not sure if you guys could hear the Pizza Time sound effect or not. Feel free to let me know. But you should be able to see it on your screen. Thank you, Avery, once again for the $5 donation. What else do we got here? Acronix is a gamer. True. He does play, was he playing Fruit Ninja during Hands of Time? I think so. I reckon. Can't hear the Pizza Time. Yeah, there might be something wrong with my stream thing today where it's not playing audio, but at least you can still hear it. That's good. That's something. Let me try a couple of things really quick. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I'll have to figure that out in preparation for tomorrow's stream. Thank you for letting me know, though. At least you can still see the donations. Just can't hear the sound effects, which is unfortunate. But, we do what we can. Let's see. What else do you guys got for me today? Favorite Ninjago set. I love the movie Destiny's Bounty. I think that set's amazing. Easily the best version of the bounty that we've seen to date, in my opinion, of course. And I also like the Ninjago City Gardens, Admittedly, my copy of that set has taken a beating over the couple of months that I've had it, thanks to my lovely cat Waffle chewing on some of the pieces. But you know what? It's all good, because the majority of the set is still intact. For those of you guys that have cats, feel free to let me know. Do the cats ever eat your Lego sets? Let me know in the comments or the chat, whatever it may be. Yeah, Waffle, my beautiful cat Waffle. She's amazing. Thoughts on furries? I thought that said Furbies for a second. I know somebody was asking about Furbies earlier. I've never owned a Furby in my life. And thoughts on furries? I mean, I got friends that are furries, so what can I say? I personally am not, but I know people that are. And I do not have an issue with them. Is the cat okay? Oh yeah, she's doing fine. How old is Waffle? I think she just turned 3, maybe 2 or 3. We don't really have a whole lot of information on how old she was because we got her from a friend of Kat's, my roommates. So we didn't get a lot of information when we got her, though we think she's 2 at the most 3. So she's pretty young. She's not that old, especially compared to my cat Nacho, who is getting up there. He is 11. He's an old boy, old grumpy cat. We got a $2 donation from Jay the Best. When will we see another minifigure collection? That's a good question. Thank you very much for the donation, though. To answer that question, I have been working on that slowly but surely. You'll probably see that within the next few weeks, hopefully, if everything goes well. It is going to be a pretty big video, so I've been trying to work on it little by little, though I am working on it. It is in production. Some of you guys have asked me about that, and yes, it is coming, so don't worry. But thank you for the donation, Jay the Best. That was your name? Yes, indeed. You'll see your donation on screen right now. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. What inspired me to name her Waffle? Waffle was already her name when we got her from a friend of my roommates, as we mentioned. The reason why they named her Waffle was because they wanted to find the dumbest name to scream in the middle of the night when she gets into trouble. You know, she likes to climb on counters and knock stuff over. It's a real mess. But yeah, they decided to name her Waffle because they figured screaming the name Waffle in the middle of the night would sound pretty dumb. And when you think about it, it kind of does. But it fits her, you know. Season 10 pictures? Sure. Where is it? There it is. March of the Oni. My cat ate my Legacy Kai. It's okay. You're probably going to get about a bajillion other Legacy Kais to replace that one. Every Ninjago set ever should include one mandatory Legacy Kai. I mean, the majority of Ninjago sets already do that, but you get what I'm saying. That's a big meme, right? That's a big meme in the Ninjago community. Legacy Kai, haha funny, I imagine. You have 6 dogs, man. That's a lot of dogs. I have 3 cats. Don't know who would win in a fight, 6 cats or 3 dogs. Let's see. Favorite female My Hero character? I like Ochako Uraraka. Otherwise, I really enjoy people like Mount Lady, Miss Midnight. A lot of those characters are really fun. Froppy's cool too. My Hero's got some pretty solid female characters, kind of like Ninjago. Both of those shows have a very solid female cast. Definitely not complaining there. What do I think the 2022 miniseries will be about? Ooh, yeah, good question. I did a video on that. I think it went up earlier today, if you have not seen that, you guys. Talking about some of the new Ninjago short films coming out next year, early next year. I'm actually really excited for those. I hope that there's going to be a part 2 to Ninjago Reimagined. Fingers crossed for that. Otherwise, I'd totally be fine with just a random series of shorts, you know? I can't really complain too much. Ninjago's been doing short films for a long time. I just really liked Ninjago Legacy Reimagined. So I hope we get a part 2 to that. It's probably what I'm hoping for the most. Favorite anime? I got a couple. I like New Game, I like Toradora, and I like Clannad. Those are probably my top 3 in no particular order. Skylar shorts. Yeah, maybe a series of shorts centered around one specific character. If it is Skylar, then I will not be complaining. You will not hear me complain about that at all. But no. I've seen some people suggest that maybe each short could be focusing on a different Ninjago character. That'd be fun. I'm just hoping for Ninjago Legacy Reimagined deep down. Part 2 at least. Let's see, what else do you guys got for me? Uraraka X Izuku Forever. Yeah, they're pretty good together. Your dog destroyed your hydromech. Man, that's kind of that's pretty big loss there. Apologies for that. I used to have a dog, or my parents still have this dog. I just don't live with my parents anymore. But that dog that my parents had used to eat some Lego figures. I think the ones that they got to the most were some of my Chima figures, so I didn't really care about that too much. They chewed up, or the dog chewed up some of my Legends of Chima minifigs. I think I had like an eagle, but yeah, not anymore because it's been chewed up. But yeah, thankfully it wasn't a Ninjago figure. I would have been more upset. A lot more upset than I was. Have I seen Young Justice? I have not. That's another show that I kind of missed out on. I missed out on a lot of shows growing up, and that was definitely one of them. Finally got the Ninjago movie game for the Switch. Awesome. I've been meaning to get that. I just got paid from YouTube today, actually, but a lot of that went into school payments, so it's almost like I didn't get paid at all. But I was thinking about maybe getting that Ninjago game on my Switch, the Ninjago movie game, and playing it. Dog only ruined one of my Rubik's Cubes. No Lego, thankfully. Man, you're lucky then. I've had pets my whole life, and I've been collecting Legos for a real long time. Or Lego, not Legos. I don't know why I'm saying that. And yeah, my pets have destroyed a fair share of my Lego pieces over the years. But I try to, you know, take care of them the best I can. Pretty much all any of us can do at this point. Let's see. Poll, best Lloyd voice actor. Yeah, we could do some polls. Obviously, YouTube has given us the amazing ability to create polls now for these streams. So we can totally ask that question. And then we can do more, obviously, as the stream progresses. Best Lloyd voice actor. You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of a bonus one here. So we got Jillian Michaels, right? S1 through S7. That was when she was Lloyd. Then we had Sam Vincent as Lloyd, S8 through present. And then I'm going to put a bonus one at the end. Boom. All right, feel free to vote. See, some of you guys said Dave Franco. Yep, Dave Franco is in that poll. We have another donation from Jay the Best, $2. Thank you very much. When will we see new faces for the minifigures? That's a very good question. I hope we see them soon. I hope we see them very soon. I feel like they've been using the Ninjago movie faces for quite a few years now. Maybe it's time to switch them up a little bit. I know they've done some variations on some other characters, but hopefully we see some newer faces soon. I would totally love to see completely new faces for all the ninja. But thank you, Jay the Best, for another $2 donation. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's see how we're doing on this poll. I just put it up, but let's see who's winning. Not a lot of votes for Dave Franco from the Ninjago film, unfortunately. But Jillian Michaels is in second place with 27%, and Sam Vincent is winning with 68%. I hope I spelled everybody's name correctly in that poll. But yeah, feel free to vote on that poll for the best Lloyd voice actor. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. I do own an air fryer, actually. Totally forgot about it, but I guess I do. How's it with that? Your Lloyd collection fell on your cat? Oh my gosh. I hope your cat's okay. And I hope your Lloyd minifigures are okay too, but man, the cat. Really hope nothing happened to the cat. I like animals. I like cats. What can I say? I'm a pet guy. I've had pets my whole life. Season 15 pictures? Yeah, totally. Seabound. Bada bing, bada boom. The movie was bad. I don't think so. I think the Ninjago movie gets a lot of hate. I get why people don't like it. Some people haven't even seen it in the community. Last time I checked, there were some pretty big names in the community that have never even seen the movie. I really like the movie, though. Just my own personal opinion. I really enjoy it. Do I like the My Hero anime or manga more? I like the manga a little more because they're not afraid to get violent. The anime seems to be censoring lots of stuff, especially with the newer season. I really didn't have an issue with the anime until this newer season, when they started changing things around and taking things out, leaving out important context. I'd say read the manga if you're going to get experience with the My Hero series. I'd recommend reading the manga. You just get the full experience that way. Nothing's really cut out. Of course, the anime is still good, though. Like, you're not gonna, you can still watch the anime and get everything that's going on. There's just some key context missing from the anime that the manga covers. So, have I watched ReZero? I have. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of ReZero. I like some of the characters, though. Like Rem and Ram or whatever. They're pretty cool. I like them a lot. How do I feel about the Wu Dragon in Season 5? I haven't thought about that dragon for quite a few months, quite a hot minute since I've thought about that dragon. I think it was okay. I mean, it was a dragon for Wu. I liked its design. I liked the set. I remember getting the set but selling it. I don't think I have that set anymore. Pretty sure I sold that one off. But no, the Master Wu Dragon, it was alright, There's nothing much to it. It's like a dragon for Wu. I thought the set was cool, though. Let's see. Boreal versus Fire Fang. You'd think that the Fire Fang would win because fire versus ice, but who's to say? Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween, or Christmas movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, so I don't really have an opinion on that. I know that's just been a really big debate, though, for as long as time has had a name or whatever. You guys get it. Let's see, what else do we got? What else do you guys got for me today? Favorite Pokemon? I like Sylveon. Sylveon's my favorite. If you guys haven't seen the Pokemon news today, they just announced new forms for Zorora and Zoroark. And they look pretty cool. Never been my favorite Pokemons, those two, but I'm glad they're getting new forms. Getting some new love. Favorite Ninjago soundtrack? I actually really enjoyed the soundtrack that the movie had. I think the movie had a really solid soundtrack. The Ninjago movie, especially some of the original songs that were made for that movie, such as Found My Place by, I think it's a band called Oh Hush. Pretty good stuff. In the TV show, obviously, some Ninjago soundtracks are really memorable, some aren't. I'd say season 1 has probably the most memorable Ninjago soundtrack, though, from the show, I'd say. Sylveon's goated. Yeah, Sylveon's really cool. I like all the EVs, but Sylveon is my favorite. Yeah, the new Zorora and Zoroark, they're pretty dope. I got a friend that's really into those Pokemon, and I showed him the new forms. He's like, yo, those are awesome. I'm like, right? They're pretty cool. I like their typing. What are they? Normal Ghost? Aren't they normal Ghost type? That's not a bad typing. If you guys play Pokemon, that's not a bad typing at all. Opinion on Kai's character nowadays. I think his character is really dull. I feel like he definitely needs some more highlights. So please, Season 16, give us some Kai stories. We are desperate. I'm not even that much of a Kai fan, but I want to see some Kai stories. Show us some Kai stories, Ninjago. Please. Have I ever encountered a Karen in a restaurant? I have not, but that is on my bucket list. I hope one day to witness a Karen in the wild. That is my goal for one day. Interesting type combo. Yeah, for real. I saw somebody say it had like 3 different immunities, but only 1 weakness. Is that true? Can't really think right now. I think it's only going to be weak to dark, right? Legacy short pictures. Yeah, let's get some Legacy shorts going here. I love when someone recommends that we go over the Legacy shorts. I think these shorts are amazing. Fingers crossed we see more in 2022. There was a Karen in my Discord server. Oh man, I'm looking to see Karens in real life. You know, I think that'd be fun. You see all these videos of like people yelling at like restaurant employees, and you feel bad for these employees, man. I want to see that in person, so maybe I can, you know, talk to this Karen and maybe get some interviews with her or something. I don't know what my plan is. Don't know what I'm saying anymore. Lots of folks talking about Beyblades. Beyblades I never really was into. Ninjago spinners were always more of my things, of course. Dark fighting with Elder Sleuth and Foresight. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to these new Pokemon games. I think Diamond and Pearl, yeah, that comes out next month. Really close. I got both of those on pre-order, and then I got Legends Arceus on pre-order as well. Legends Arceus or Arceus? How do you pronounce that Pokemon's name? I record a video of the Karen when this happens. I'll try my best. It's always my first reaction is to whip out my phone and record. So, Nia is a Karen. I disagree. I don't think Nia is all that much of a Karen. I think she's a confident lady. That's all that we really can ask for these days, you know. I don't think that Nia is. I don't think Nia's a bad character. Not at all. Yeah, Nia's probably going to come back at some point. Probably next year. Nia's going to make a big return. I hope that Nia's return, though, doesn't undermine her sacrifice. I'd like that to actually mean something. Yeah, big debate how to pronounce Arceus. Let's see what we got going on here for this poll. Sam Vincent still winning. Poor Dave Franco. Nobody likes Dave Franco. Actually, that's not true. The Lego Ninjago Movie Twitter account loves Dave Franco. In fact, the only tweets that they make every year is to say happy birthday to Dave Franco. But yeah, you guys get it. A lot of you guys really like Sam Vincent. I agree, he's a really good Lloyd. Jillian Michaels played a very excellent younger Lloyd. I feel like Sam Vincent, though, was a good replacement, I suppose, for Lloyd's character, especially with the maturing that happened during Season 8. What's my favorite Legacy short in terms of animation style? In terms of animation styles, I really enjoy the one for, what was it called? Gold Rush, the one with Kai and Nia. That animation is really nice. I really like that a lot. It reminds me a lot of Monkey Kid, and I love Monkey Kid's animation. I found that to be the most experimental out of all of them, I'd say. I think that one looked the best in terms of animation. Also, I really liked Golden Legend. Was that the first one with the black and white dragon fighting the samurai dude? That one was pretty cool too. That one was really good. But yeah, I thought that these were very excellent shorts. Hopefully we see more next year. the movie basically saved the show because it was originally to end in 2017, but the movie came out and the show continued. I'm not sure if the movie was supposed to end, or if the show was supposed to end after season 7. I know there was an ending written for Hands of Time that would end the series, but I thought they scrapped that pretty early on. I'd say the movie definitely provided the show a really big boost, though, so that's good. Not as big of a boost as they were expecting, I imagine, because the movie really didn't do all that well, critically or financially, but you know, I feel like the movie did provide a lot for the show. That is true. So much so that they wanted to change the designs entirely. So, Tanner's in the Wild. Yeah, I love that that YouTube channel, Karen's in the Wild. It's a pretty fun YouTube channel to just sit and watch on occasion. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or Legends Arceus? That's a good question. I'm looking forward to both, but I feel like Legends Arceus is going to be a lot more different, a lot more, I guess, entertaining. I feel like with the new Diamond and Pearl games, I feel like it's going to be a lot of like what I've seen before from like the original Diamond and Pearl, because they're very faithful remakes, right? From what I've heard, I think Legends Arceus is going to be a lot different, like a lot newer, if that makes sense. So I guess I'm looking forward to that one even more. Let's see. A wild Tanner appeared. Yeah, you gotta catch me. What Pokeball would be best? Actually, you know, there's a lot of really cool Pokeballs out there. Pokemon fans, there's a lot of really good looking designs for Pokeballs. I think my favorite is the Timer Ball. That one's awesome. Have I finally separated Sons of Garmadon and Hunted Pictures? Let's see. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. No, I have not. Totally forgot. You know, I'm sitting here during the stream and I'm like, you know what? I have not separated those pictures yet. And I have it written down here. Separate Sons of Garmadon and Hunted. In all caps. But I still don't listen to myself. Past me needs to step it up, or future me is going to still ignore the requests. I look forward to separating them, though, finally. One day they will be separated. What concerns me about the new Cole? In terms of the new voice actors, or the new voice actor for Cole, nothing really. I guess my biggest concern going in was how the community would react to it. I will say, though, so far from the Ninjago community, I've only seen a lot of really positive stuff. I don't think I've seen a negative comment regarding Andrew Francis as Cole, which is good, which is really good. Really proud of the Ninjago community in that regard. But that was pretty much my only concern. What are you guys saying for Pokeballs? I actually do want to see Luxury Ball, Master Ball. Luxury Balls are pretty cool. I like that design. Even the Ultra Balls. The Ultra Balls have a really nice design with the black and the yellow. Beautiful. I traditionally just use regular Pokeballs when I play. I just like to use regular Pokeballs unless I'm catching like a legendary or something. Then I'll step it up a little bit. Dusk Ball. Nice. Good choice. Do I like Ninjago with a dark tone or a lighter tone? I'd say whenever Ninjago can get dark, that'd be exciting to see. Like whenever Ninjago does do something a little bit more mature or a little bit more dark, I'd say that's always fun, you know? Ninjago has a lot of potential to be dark like that. And when they do go dark, it's very exciting, very entertaining. Though with light tone Ninjago, I'd say that's a little bit more classic. Maybe that'll be another poll that we can do, actually. That's a good idea. How's this poll running? We're going to end this one. Sam Vincent has won the Lloyd voice poll with an overwhelming amount of the votes. And Dave Franco managed to get up to 10%. Good job. Good job, Dave Franco. Good job. Which tone is better for Ninjago? Light tone or dark tone? Let's try that for a little bit. A Tanner Ball, Pokeball with Skylar's symbol on it. It's a pretty good idea. Pokemon should do that. If anybody from the Pokemon Company is watching, make that a thing. No one from the Pokemon Company is watching. But feel free to vote in that poll which tone is better for Ninjago, light tone or dark tone. And if you wanted to say both, feel free to, leave a comment. Some of you guys are saying middle tone. Yeah, that is true. I'd say Ninjago's good with a balance of both of those, but I guess which one would you prefer to see more in the future? Let's just change it to that really quick, retcon it. But yeah, we can totally do another poll later on. Yeah, I should have put a middle tone in there. Gosh heck. Gosh heck frick. Better watch my language or YouTube's going to take me away. When will I post more tributes? I want to post more tributes. I got ideas for Ninjago tributes, but yeah, YouTube copyright is not fun to me. It's not fair. So yeah, I can't really do a whole lot of tributes anymore, even though I do have ideas for them. Maybe I can do them on my second channel. You know, because I don't really care too much about the second channel, if I'm being honest. Brent Miller just posted an interview with Andrew Francis. Yeah, we were talking about that a little earlier in the stream. I saw it pop up in my recommended right before I started streaming, so I'm going to have to watch it after we get done here. I'll probably have it on in the background while I'm editing, because I usually have like a two screens going on. So yeah, I'll probably watch it while editing. What else we got? Season 6 background? Yeah, we can totally jump to Skybound. YouTube's watching Tanner with a demonetization button. I honestly feel like sometimes I'm being like really closely monitored by YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. I don't know why YouTube hates me, but it does. I feel like other Ninjago YouTubers can do a lot more though, because I'm doing this as like a full-time job, and I try to be very careful not to, you know, mess up or not get demonetized because, you know, I want to pay rent and buy food and stuff to live. So I feel like other people have more freedom, which is fair. But on this channel, I try to do what I can to keep things monetized, I will say. I don't say a lot of bad words. Sometimes I'll say a bad word here and there, but I try not to. I try to be good. It's mainly Lego. Like, let's be real. YouTube, it does a lot, but Lego is like really adamant about, you know, copyright infringement and even taking down things that aren't infringing on copyright. If you guys have been in the Ninjago scene for a while, you might have realized that by now. Or if you guys have uploaded to Ninjago YouTube, you might have figured that out, that Lego doesn't like Ninjago YouTubers. How did Doubloon learn Spinjitzu? That's a good question. I feel like Doubloon just learned it the same way that anyone else learns Spinjitzu. You have to learn it from a Spinjitzu master. Who taught Doubloon Spinjitzu? Who's to say? But anybody can use Spinjitzu in the Ninjago universe. It's not exclusive to elemental masters or anything like that. He probably just learned it from someone who was willing to teach him. Maybe Master Yang. I imagine Master Yang used Spinjitzu at some point. YouTube's always watching you. Yeah, I do feel that way sometimes. Favorite dragon set? The first one that came to mind was the Overlord Dragon. That one's pretty cool. Honestly, that's the only one that I have out right now still, aside from the Green Ninja Mech Dragon from the Ninjago movie. I like that one quite a bit as well. Speaking of Ninjago dragons, though, one of my friends actually works at a Boys and Girls Club, like a local Boys and Girls Club, and somebody donated a full Ninjago set the other day, and he sent me a picture of it. Somebody donated a Firstborn Dragon set, like brand new, not opened. The box was pretty banged up from what I've been told, but yeah, somebody just straight up donated an entire Firstborn Dragon set. Which is pretty cool, considering how that set's kind of rare now. Like, I think it just went off the market. But yeah, I thought that was cool. Figured it was worth sharing with you guys. A little bit of an exclusive thing that you guys can hear on the stream. Ain't gonna find this information anywhere else, folks. Still working on fan art for you and Kat. Perfect. Yeah, we love fan art. Feel free to send us any type of fan art you would like, and we will totally reply to you, or even put it on our stories, or whatever works, you know? We love getting fan art, especially Waffle. She's so full of herself. But yeah, thank you very much for doing that, though. And thank you to anybody who does want to submit fan art. Any type of support is appreciated. Thank you very much. Ever heard of the Lego VIP card? Yes, I have one in my wallet. Got it a while ago, and my VIP card is very, very filthy. Has not been cleaned in a hot minute. It's been in my wallet for a couple years now. But yeah, I do have one of those. I do not visit Lego stores very frequently, like physical Lego stores. I would like to. The only problem is there's not a Lego store that's near me. I think the closest one is about 2.5 hours away. So maybe one day I'll move to a place that has a local Lego store. But for right now, I mainly just use my VIP card online to purchase Lego sets whenever I feel the need to. Yeah, VIP is pretty good, especially for Lego. It's free to sign up from what I remember. It's free to join, and you get benefits whenever you buy a set from Lego.com. You get VIP points, which you can then put towards other sets that you want to buy and get discounts. It's a pretty good system. You guys will have to let me know, though. Do they charge you for that nowadays? Because I know when I signed up it was free, but I'm not sure if it has changed. Feel free to let me know. Closest Lego store to me is 10 minutes. Man, that's lucky. That's lucky. Yeah, my closest Lego store is about 2.5 hours. It's free? Cool. Yeah, I'd recommend if you guys buy Lego sets online from Lego directly, feel free to sign up for VIP because it totally is worth it. A lot of you guys are saying free. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yeah, sign up with Lego VIP. Worth every second of the signing up process. Lego Ninjago movie pictures. Yeah, the Ninjago movie. There you are. I love the Ninjago movie. A lot of people don't, but I do. There's a Lego store 5 minutes away from me. Want to get my first job there. That'd actually be a pretty good place to work. Like, if there was a Lego store around me, I'd totally try to work there. I think that'd be a really fun place to work. Yeah, you should go for it. Also kind of jealous because, you know, you got a Lego store 5 minutes away from you. I'm glad that you guys have Lego stores close to you, though. Unfortunately, the nearest place to me that sells Lego is Target. And at my local Target, we still do not have Seabound sets, which is very strange, but we still do not have any Seabound sets at my local Target. They've been out for almost 3 months now. Let's see. What else do you guys got? Does Eternals look good or nah? I think it looks okay. I've heard a lot of really good things about it coming from the premiere, but I don't know. I'm not super excited for Eternals. I have my tickets for it already, of course. I'm going to go see it, but it's not what I'm looking forward to the most from Marvel. I mean, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man a lot more. Hopefully we see more of that movie soon. New trailer when? Or at least drop a poster or something. We don't even have a poster for the new Spider-Man. I have been looking, though, at some of the Eternals Lego sets, and they look pretty cool. I was thinking about grabbing a couple of those, but I'd rather get some of the new Spider-Man sets if I'm going to buy anything. I love the Eternals set where it's like their triangle spacecraft. That one looks pretty cool. Who else here has the Season 15 Lloyd mech? I do. It's around here somewhere. Is Ninjago XD ever going to come back? Those videos were comedy gold. I'd totally love to make more Ninjago XDs as well, and I've honestly thought of ways that I could revive that series and maybe bring those videos back and make more, but same issue with the Ninjago tributes and the same reason why I can't use footage on this channel. Lego is really crazy about copyright, especially on those videos. Those videos got hit a lot with copyright claims and takedowns and whatnot. So as much as I'd like to, there's a very low chance of those videos coming back. However, the videos that have still survived are up on my channel. So feel free to still watch those from like 5 years ago now. Ninjago XD. That's a very old series on this channel. Did I hear that some of the 2022 Marvel movies got delayed? Yeah, it sucks. Disappointing. But I hope they're good. They got more time to work on them now, so hopefully they are good. Best primary element poll. Yeah, we could totally do that. This poll has been running for a while, and dark tone, one of the two options that I had. Once again, should have put a middle tone. Apologies, I did not think about that. But yeah, the dark tone one with a, hey, funny number, 69%. How about that? Yeah, we can totally do the best primary element because there's only 4 of them, and YouTube only gives me 4 slots. Let's see. Add option. What do we got? We got earth, fire, ice, and lightning. Best primary element in Ninjago. Ninjago. There you go. Perfect. Feel free to vote in that poll. What's the best primary element in Ninjago? You gotta pick one of those 4. Do you like earth? Do you like fire? Do you like ice? Or do you like lightning? March of the Oni-chan. Oh my goodness. I have never thought about that before, but that's amazing. That's a brilliant idea. Someone make fan art of that. The MCU delayed their movies because they feared the Batman's power. Honestly, would not be surprised because the Batman, comes out in March? Wasn't Doctor Strange supposed to come out in March as well? Then that got pushed back to May. Yeah, I mean, that new Batman does look pretty good. I'm going to go see it. Looks like a lot of fun. Some of you guys are asking for pilot images. Yeah, we can jump to the pilots. Kind of fits with our poll right now, because this is where it all began. And when Ninjago began, they only had 4 elements. And Earth is winning right now with 37% of the votes. That's awesome. Was not expecting Earth to be winning, but will it still remain winning? Let's just wait and see. Don't even have the poll yet. Yeah, there might be a bit of a delay for some people. Just kind of depends on your internet connection, I suppose. Maybe the stream is even behind. Maybe the chat's behind when where you're at. If that happens, feel free to restart the stream, refresh your page. Might be able to see it then. Nia's Phoenix looks like an okay symbol. I mean, I guess. I suppose. Yeah, I liked Nia's original design. I gotta say, I liked that outfit. But yeah, I'm surprised that Earth is winning. Gonna be real. The new Flash movie looks nice. I saw a trailer for that too, or not a trailer, but whatever they put out at the DC fandom thing. It looks okay. I'm not super excited for that one. I'm not a huge Flash fan, though, so that's probably why. I'm more of a fan of Batman. He's probably my favorite DC hero. So I'm excited for this new Batman film. I think it's going to be cool. I want some of the Lego sets, honestly, that's going to be coming out for that Batman movie. I kind of want the big Technic Batmobile. That looks kind of cool. I really like the design for the Batmobile this go round. It's just like a car. I mean, it looks cool. What else can I say? I also kind of want to get that new Tumblr Dark Knight Batman set, if you guys have seen that. That looks pretty good. Earth has the most utility, but ice is awesome too. Yeah, out of all of the elements, I really like ice, lightning, water. Those are probably some of my favorite elemental powers. Earth is pretty good too, though. Let me take a sip of my water quick. You're gonna have to excuse my thirst. Oh, that was the water bottle. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Lloyd's bowl cut or the fire chapter, which is worse? I don't know, man. Lloyd's bowl cut is actually it's kind of stylish now that I think about it. You know, maybe they should have brought that back as Lloyd's primary hair when they changed over designs. I'd be okay with that. Which ninja do I believe have the power to surpass Wu in terms of power? Or which ninja do I believe have surpassed Wu in terms of power? Honestly, I feel like all of the ninja have pretty much surpassed Wu in terms of power. In terms of fighting skill, though, I'd say Wu is still on top. I think Master Wu has like some skills in the back of his head that he hasn't even shown the ninja just yet. And maybe if he used more of his power, maybe we could actually tally him up with the ninja, I suppose. Maybe he'd be on par. But I feel like the ninja, as they are, they've come a long way. Their powers have grown a lot. They've come a long way since the pilots, and I feel like their power definitely surpasses Wu. Fighting skill, though, I think Wu still has them beat. What even is Wu's element? It's supposed to be creation, but the show really doesn't mention that all that much. That is for sure. You kind of got to go to external Ninjago sources to find out what Wu's power is. Kind of broke there for a second. Your cat destroyed your Wii console. Sorry to hear that. I know the Wii consoles are pretty fragile, especially when they fall off shelves and whatnot. Joker's your favorite DC character? He's pretty cool. I really liked that recent movie with Joaquin Phoenix. He's pretty fun. He was pretty cool as the Joker. Rewatched that recently. Wu has chat power. Yeah, I mean, true. Have you seen that beard? Wu's beard is pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. When do I think we will get more info on Jay's mother? I'm not sure when, but hopefully we get some new info eventually. I'd totally like to see maybe a Ninjago Reimagined short or some other Ninjago short exploring Jay's mom's backstory. I still had Master Wu's beard on the brain. It's just so impressive. Can you blame me? Favorite My Hero ship? I really like Deku and Ochako. I think they're good together. I really like Bakugo and Kirishima. That's never going to happen, but I like them together. I think they'd be cute. You know how it is. Dune looking like cinema. Yeah, I mean, I'm I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in the theater, but maybe when it comes out on the Blu-rays, I might pick it up. A lot of really cool people in Dune, though. That new movie, that cast is like stacked. I think that looks awesome. Dareth's definitely a god. That's debatable. That's really debatable. I know Dareth has his fans. I am not one of them. Have I watched Demon Slayer? Yes, indeed. I have seen Demon Slayer. I have not seen the movie, and I know season 2 started up recently, right? Have not watched that yet. Have not watched any of that. Have not seen the movie, but I've seen the first season. Chances of a new time elemental master? That's interesting to talk about, because were Chronix and Crux killed, or were they just lost in time? Because if they were simply lost in time, then that power is still theirs, I imagine. If a Chronix and Crux would have died, I feel like that power would have gone on to somebody else. So I feel like the chances are kind of slim of seeing a new Time Master. It just kind of depends as to what happened with a Chronix and Crux, I imagine. And I don't think we have a solid answer for that. I feel like they're still frozen in time, but that's just my opinion. Let's see. Opinion on Dragon Ball? Never seen it. Never seen Dragon Ball. One of those shows that I missed out on as well. Season 5 pictures? Sure. Season 5 indeed. When will Nelson become an official ninja? Another comment, Nelson needs to be a ninja. I agree. I feel like Nelson, if anybody, has one of the highest chances of being a new ninja. Alongside people like Antonia, maybe even Pixel. We kind of discussed that in previous streams as well. Which one has the potential to be the new Wind Master, perhaps? Because we know that the wind element is currently with someone else. We just don't know who. But if Nelson were to become a ninja, I would not complain. A purple ninja is something that I wanted to see for a very long time. And Nelson is the closest thing to that. In a way, he is the purple ninja. In the same way that Dareth is the brown ninja. And Skylar is the orangish, yellowish, whatever color she is ninja. You know how it is. It's Dareth. I mean, that would make sense, though, when you think about it. In Season 2, didn't they say that Dareth was the master of hot air, technically? Maybe he could be the new wind master. The rainbow ninja? Yeah, imagine if there was a ninja that had just a completely rainbow outfit. Kind of reminds me of the Fuchsia Ninja from the Ninjago film. You guys remember that? To crack my wrist and stuff. Do I like Generic's stud? I've not watched a lot of his content. I don't think I can remember a single video that he's made, but I know he's doing really well, which is good. I'm happy that the Ninjago community is growing in that regard, and I know a lot of you guys like to watch his content. I just have not seen any of it, so I don't really have an opinion. Nothing against the guy, I just don't really watch a whole lot of Ninjago content myself. You know, as someone who watches YouTube, I try not to watch a lot of Ninjago content. Yeah, kind of missed out on a lot of his videos. Do I like HF Masters? I've not heard that name in a very long time. I remember watching some of his stuff back in the day, but I cannot remember the last time I've watched one of his videos either. Does he even still make videos? Feel free to let me know. Beef? Nah, no beef. No beef here. I don't have anything against any of those guys. I'm glad that the Ninjago YouTube scene is branching out. You know, that's pretty much all I can say about that. Opinions are on Naruto. I have not seen Naruto. I guess I don't really have an opinion on it because I have not seen it. Another one of those shows that I missed out on. I'm telling you, man, I missed out on a lot of shows. Naruto is one of them. Dragon Ball's another one. The element of matter. Of course. Do I have any siblings? I do. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. No older siblings, though. I'm technically the oldest one out of that bunch. Can you catch me up on Ninjago? I've missed a lot. Oh man, Ninjago has been through a lot. Don't know where you previously left off on Ninjago, but if you would like to, if you are interested, in the description, and this pretty much goes for everybody. In the description, you might see at the very top, there's a link to a Google Drive that has, I think, every Ninjago episode on there. So feel free to check that if you would like to. That was put together by a lot of really cool Ninjago fans, so hopefully you guys enjoy that, it's kind of an easy way to watch Ninjago. So feel free to check that out. Expecting Copa to actually limit the Ninjago YouTube community. I know, I'm surprised that it didn't do more. I feel like that situation was kind of blown out of proportion. I know when that stuff was going on in early 2020, I think, I was actually kind of scared about that too. I just didn't want my channel to be removed or restricted or whatever. I'm glad that it didn't, so that's good. But no, I agree with you. I was expecting a lot more to happen regarding the whole Copa situation on YouTube. How are we doing on this poll? This has been up for a fair bit, yeah? 11 minutes? Really, really close in terms of the elements right here, but I think we're going to end it off there with Earth actually winning the poll, surprisingly. And who came in second? Fire was in second, Lightning was in third, and Ice was in fourth. So, yeah, pretty good poll right there. Have I heard of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes, I have. I've seen a little bit of that show, but I want to go back and continue watching it. Just have not had the time yet. For those of you also wondering, I recently finished Squid Game. Some of you guys have been asking me about that in previous streams. Just finished it last night, and I would recommend that show as well. Where is energy on the list? We were only focusing on the 4 primary elements in Ninjago. So, and the 4 original ones, I guess, are those 4 primary elements. And YouTube polls only give me 4 options. So we're pretty limited with what we can do with this poll. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Yes, indeed. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Would I like to see Kai controlling the element of water? I think that'd be cool in like a what-if scenario for Ninjago. Like, what if Kai and Nia's powers were swapped? That could be interesting to see. There's been a lot of media throughout Ninjago of Nia with fire imagery, especially in earlier Ninjago when she did not have an element. She was basically labeled as Kai's sister, and as such, she also pretty much adopted the fire element persona. But after she got an official element, they kind of stopped doing that. But yeah, I feel like they should totally do a what-if scenario. What if Kai and Nia's powers were swapped? Like, what if Kai inherited water and Nia inherited fire? I'd like to see Kai with water. I think that could be very interesting, very intriguing, if you will. And now we get to the part of the stream where my voice starts to go. We only have a few moments left, though. The element of life. Yeah, imagine if that was an element. Life and death. Which element would be better? The element of green. Yeah, from the Ninjago film. That was one of the main things that I did not like from the Ninjago movie, I must say. Lloyd did not really have an element, which was very unfortunate. I get it, I get the message, but I feel like that should have been adjusted a little more. They kind of flirted with the idea, though. Like when Lloyd was asking Wu about his element, he was like, "Oh, can I be gold?" He's like, "No." Can I be wind? Wu was like, "No." Obviously, gold and wind, both coming from the Ninjago TV series, as I drop my pencil on the floor. Yeah. Not seen Decoded. Is it any good? I'd say it's good for people that need sort of a refresher on Ninjago, at least throughout the first 7 seasons. It was mainly designed to be a bridge for fans that have not seen any of Ninjago, going into season 8, because that was after the Ninjago movie had changed things around and the designs changed and whatnot. So I'd say Decoded is more meant for people that need a little bit of a catch-up, and if that's you, then totally check out Decoded. Otherwise, I'd say you could probably skip Decoded. I'd say it's not really worth checking out. It's a very strange way of doing that, but I get why they did it. I get why they made Ninjago Decoded, pretty much as a way to catch people up. I do not have any Decoded pictures on these streams, though, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on who you talk to. Alright guys, with only a couple of minutes left in the stream, why don't we switch things over to rapid fire questions. We only have a couple of minutes left. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or 2, feel free to ask me those. And why don't we end on... What should we end on in terms of pictures? We haven't done Prime Empire in a minute. Let's end on Prime Empire pictures. But yeah, feel free to ask me some rapid fire questions. Favorite episode of Monkey Kid? I really like the season 2 finale, whichever episode that was. I really enjoyed that one. I thought that was really fun. Andrew Francis with the subscription. Is that the legitimate Andrew Francis who is the new voice of Cole? Yeah, don't know who that is, but thank you for the subscription regardless, Andrew Francis. Is that the real one or not? Feel free to let me know in the chat if you are here. Yeah, rapid fire questions. Let's get to it. What do I think about a season where it focuses on civil war between the ninja? I think that's an excellent idea, and they should totally do that at some point. I want to see some battles with the ninja themselves. I think that'd be awesome. Or between the ninja, of course. You've not seen Monkey Kid? I recommend checking it out. It's pretty good. What happened to Nia's clothes? They change over time, just like all of these other Lego people change their clothes. Sometimes the skin just, morphs into a different suit for the ninja. What's my favorite season 4 scene? Ooh, I really like the battle between Kai and Ash in Versus. That episode is pretty good. Not only just for that scene, but also for the Jay and Cole fight. That's also a really cool moment from season 4, for sure. Darkest Ninjago scene. I'd say coming from the finale of Sons of Garmadon, when either the Colossus crushes the bounty, or when Garmadon beats up Lloyd. Both of those scenes are pretty tragic to watch, I will say. Should energy be like Green Lantern's powers? I think that could be cool. If they wanted to do something like that, I wouldn't be opposed to that for sure. Favorite elemental master. Aside from the ninja, my favorite elemental master has got to be Skylar. I think she's awesome. Otherwise, I like Nero. I like Shade. You know how it is. Karloff is pretty cool. Favorite Ninjago season? Got to go with season 4 for sure. Opinions on Ben 10. I've never watched Ben 10 before. Yet again, another show that I've missed out on from my childhood days. Best MCU fight. Ooh, gotta say the final battle of Endgame. That had everybody there. In terms of like a one-on-one, I like Captain America and Iron Man's battle in Civil War. That was pretty cool. Do you think it was funny when Zane's Falcon scared Cole? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I liked that episode of Possession. I'm looking forward to rewatching Possession for the Halloween season. Probably will do that a little closer to Halloween, though. Am I going to make a What If Ninjago series? I mean, I've kind of talked about what if scenarios on the channel before in other videos. Never thought about doing like a series, though. Like maybe making like a actual storyline for Ninjago What If. That could be interesting. Otherwise, in terms of videos, I've done a few of those already. But yeah, that is an interesting idea. I hope Ninjago does something like that in the future. Let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. We are almost done with today's stream, guys. We need to answer one more big question, and then we will conclude today's live stream. But we need a really big one to end on. We need a really, really, really good big question to end on. As I take a sip of my water. Feel free to think of some more questions. Only OGs remember Ninjago XT. For sure, for sure. If one of the time twins died but not the other, would the element go to the remaining time twin or not? That's interesting, because when you think about the time twins, they each controlled certain aspects of time. I can't remember who controlled what, but yeah, if one time twin died, theoretically, if you think about it, the other parts of time would kind of migrate to that master that wasn't dead, if that makes sense. If anything that I said makes sense there. With that being said, I feel like that one master who would be alive would be pretty powerful. Would he not? Because he has all 4 aspects of time, as opposed to the initial power, which was split between the 2. Not sure if anything about what I'm saying makes sense, but I think that's how that would work. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's stream. Let's go over our streaming schedule one more time before we end things off here today. Thank you very much for tuning in. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. Yeah, place your bets below in the chat. Which time twin would defeat the other one? Thank you guys so much for checking out today's stream. We can start off the end of the stream hug tradition where we all spam the word hug in the chat. Some of you have already started that off for me. Thank you very, very much. I'll put it in there 4 times because it's the 4th stream of the week, or at least it should be. We missed Tuesdays, I think, but you guys get it. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this stream, feel free to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thanks to you guys that donated. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel in every way possible. You guys are awesome. And tomorrow, remember, we are doing a Kahoot, so come back tomorrow, same time, for another Ninjago Kahoot, and we will see who is the Ninjago Trivia Master. Thank you so much for checking out today's stream, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, and hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day.